Hello, welcome to the bathroom. I know, it's so exciting. I need to take a shower because clearly my hair is not only a mess, it is very dirty. And some people think, how do you shower with a ventilator and a tracheostomy tube? And it, quite frankly, is very easy for me. There aren't a lot of steps. I take this, it's called a heat and moisture exchanger. I put this on my tracheostomy tube. Let me show you. Like that. And now I actually just go into the shower with this without my ventilator because, surprise, I can breathe for 5, 10, 15 minutes on my own without my ventilator. People get really nervous. They're like, you are going to die. I assure you, so far, I'm pretty good. Plus, breathing without my ventilator helps exercise my lung muscles. This is very important to make sure I still have the ability to cough. If you have to cough, you need your lung muscles. And as the saying goes, you don't use it, you will lose it. And I definitely agree with that. So I make sure I always go off my ventilator for a little bit each day. And when I need to take my shower, I go off my ventilator because I am not lugging all this with me. Can't even get in the shot because I don't plan these things. So my hair is dirty and you say, life with a vent. How often do you shower? Not very often. Why? I don't like showering. It makes me really tired, really tired. Also, I don't go many places. I mean, I pretty much only leave my house about once every 3 months when I go to a doctor's appointment. So it really does not matter if I've showered or not. And you know, nobody really notices. I notice, I get really smelly. I think it's been a week, maybe. I don't know. I shower about every 7 to 10 days. So my hair is actually really not, I don't know, it's all greasy and nasty and I smell. So I'm very happy you can't smell me. Yes. So another thing I do, I have a PICC line right here. And this is actually the most complicated thing I have to shower with because it cannot get wet. No. One thing, I have this bandage over it. It protects the PICC line. I'll show you what else I do. I have these sleevey things that my infusion company loves to send me, and I don't wear them because they're very, very itchy. But if you put them on before showering, they're very helpful. So let me show you something. I'll put some of these on. Okay, it always works except when I want to put it on. You have no idea. I can do this really fast and then I start shooting and my body's like, oh yeah, you can't do that today. Okay, so 1, I put another one on, 2, put another one on, 3, and 4. Now I make sure I get the ACE bandage all covered with these things. And you say, why? Why would you do that? Because I'm going to cover this with saran wrap. The saran wrap always leaks and these absorb. And if it gets a big leak, then this ACE bandage will absorb and then I'll have to change out the ACE bandage. But I don't like to change out the ACE bandage if I don't have to. So I put these other guys on and they do a really good job absorbing water. So next we use saran wrap. Oh, it's so exciting. How much saran wrap? Well, I don't know. A lot. Now this is the most challenging thing of my entire life. Really, it's more complicated than living with a ventilator because saran wrap bunches up and you have to be very, very careful. So here we go. Oh. Okay, it's gorgeous. I know. I should be a professional saran wrapper. Next thing, I put on these two little rubber bands to secure the saran wrap. And I make sure the saran wrap's over these, I don't know what they're called, these things. Okay. So there we go. It is wrapped up. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It does, but this is gonna leak. So another thing my medical equipment company sent me are these shower sleeves. Oh, there we go. And again, these are free, so that's why I use them. These things, if you use them by themselves, they leak. So this leaks and this leaks. Everything leaks. But in combination, it's almost leak proof. So this is really easy. Slide it on, and then you have to close it up with these toggle things. I know. Like that. Okay, lovely. Now I'm going to shower and hopefully this doesn't leak too much. Because if it does, oh well, then I just have to go and change the ace bandage because it doesn't leak all the way ever down to the PICC line. If it did, that'd be a bummer, but I don't take that long of showers. You say, how long of a shower do you take, life of the vent? I try to do 5 minutes or less. You have no idea. I go in the shower and I'm like, and then I turn off the shower. I sit there and scrub my hair, turn back on the shower, get it off, and then I'm done. Yeah, I don't take long showers because I have postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, often abbreviated as POTS. And warm water and POTS don't go together. So I try to make it very, very short, and then I get out of the shower and then I reconnect to my ventilator. So with this, I need to undress. And no, you're not going to watch me undress because we're not that type of channel. I'm going to put my HME on and then jump in the shower. So we'll see you later. Bye. Hello, I am all done showering. Hooray! Now I get to do everything I did before in reverse. First of all, I'm going to take off all the stuff that's around my PICC line because this is really irritating. Now when taking this off, it's usually a little bit full of water, so you got to be careful. So I'm going to carefully take it off without getting my computer all wet. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, well, now I'm going to carefully take this off. Let's hope this doesn't detach again. Okay, here we go. Okay, carefully. Don't get computer wet. Oh, perfect. Okay, next I gotta get off this saran wrap. So I gotta take off these rubber bands. 1, 2, and this saran wrap's usually full of water too, so carefully. Oh, there we go. Now these are actually dry, so I did a good job. Good job, me. Way to wrap my arm. Okay, so we just take these off. 2, 3, 4, and look, my PICC line ace bandage is still all dry. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, my hair is falling down, and I don't want to let my hair down because it's going to get water all over my microphone. I don't want to replace my microphone. All right, lastly, I was wearing this HME here. And then I went to shower. Then I went to shower. After getting out of the shower, of course, I went back on my ventilator so I can breathe. But I'm going to take this HME off. Okay, so this HME is full of water, and if you just leave this, just if you don't do anything with this, it'll probably start to mold. I reuse these HMEs because I only use them in the shower and in just short times. So what I do is I actually go and put this onto my ventilator. I put it outside the filter, and then the air coming from the ventilator through the filter will dry out this HME. And then as it dries out, it takes, well, I'm not sure, I leave it on about 4 hours. It takes about 4 hours to completely dry out this HME. Once this HME is completely dry, then I take it off my ventilator and then just place it aside. So it is all ready for my next shower. And you can probably just use new ones every time. However, my DME company is no longer supplying these to me. And this is actually from a YouTube viewer. Thank you. You know who you are if you're watching this. Thank you. She sent me a whole mess of these. So lovely because I was out. So anyways, so that's what I do. And then another thing I do is this collar gets a lot of water. I know some of you are like, don't you change it? I don't. I only change it when I change out my tracheostomy tube, because this, it takes a while for this to get to be the right length and everything for me. I don't like changing them out very often. So what I do is I'm going to try to demonstrate without hopefully getting any more water anywhere. Maybe I'll do this side. You just kind of carefully take it and just kind of massage it. This is when I'm still in the shower, to get out the excess water, because otherwise this takes forever to dry. So you just get this and you just massage it out and get all the excess water out. And then if it's still kind of wet, I sit in front of a fan. I'm on my bed like, get that dry. You say you could probably switch it out. I could, but I don't. Now, if you need to switch it out, please feel free. If you've been told to switch it out, please feel free to do that. Does anybody really care if I switch mine out? Nobody does. So I switch it out basically once a month or whenever I change out my tracheostomy tube. Then I put a new one in. And then I also will tell you that when I'm in the shower, I do take soap and either shampoo or just my bar soap and just kind of scrub it a little bit so it's just not filthy. And I'm like, hey, my hair is clean. This is clean. I think we're good. So that is how I shower, and I need to go because I'm getting tired of holding this and I don't want to get water all over me. So thank you so much for joining me on how I shower with the tracheostomy tube with my ventilator and with my PICC line. That's what it's called. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. Please also remember to comment and share. It really helps my YouTube channel. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and for everybody showering, happy showering time. Bye.